Hello, and welcome to the special race for the 500th video here at FTF. As you noticed, of today, at the time of recording, is September 4th. In a few more days, well, actually about a week or two, around there, will be my 3-year anniversary on YouTube. This is going to be a big race, and then I expect in another week, another special race signups. So, the main rule about this is simple. Win, and you basically win the prize. The prize is a reserve spot for Season 4 NRSL Outback Series. One of these 42 drivers will get that opportunity. So now, let's show you the field. Nicholas Guerra makes his return into my series as he's driving the 14 consecutive car in return to special races. RJ Bishop makes his second ever start in the Oakwood Homes car. Charles Sanford makes another start in the Kodak Max Kevin LePage car. Cameron Harple, driving the number 19 Everham car, making his debut in my special races. Momo Akari is there, making his debut. And Angel Navarro making his, I believe that's his second start in special races. Joshua Balkin making his start here, as Daniel Jones making his debut. Carter Fargo making his debut, as well as Sean Harple. Preston Plord returning again. LJ Mills making his debut, I believe, in the special races. Chris Washer back again in another one. Austin Mongold, the same for him. Dishwasher making his debut in the special races, along with Chris Kyle and Greg Jones. Jerry Guerra makes his return. Cody Evans makes his debut. Kyle Miller makes his debut as well. Larry Hagan in the 18 making his debut. Or actually right next to Cody Hagan. And yep, both of them are making their debuts. Benjamin Miles making his debut for the special races, and then there's Cody Lamas, who's been a regular in my series and debuts and special races. Louvier making his debut for any of my series and special races. First ever start for him. Peachy London back at it again. Dylan Thoreau back again. Same with Luke Walker. Luke Walker regular in the special races. Jonathan Zorlin, this is his debut in the special races, I believe. I could be wrong. I think he was a part of... No, this is his debut. And Steven Gonzalez. He's the guy who got the last car in the field and making his specials race debut. And this is his first race in any of my series, so best of luck to him. Anthony McCurry making his return again, as well as Steve Pollard. Pollard and Pollard III are making their returns into my special races. Connor Smith making his debut. Dylan Young back again. Jordan Newman making his debut. Ian Dutta back again. Caleb Harris making his debut. Ty Nunn making his return to any of my series. Jessica Shelton in the 9 making her return. Ian Butterworth making his debut as they just gave the command. And on the final row, Alex Bush making his debut. And Stephen Pollard III makes his good return. And by the way, Steve Pollard, this is his first start in the special races. So that is your field. And, oh, a little slow start there, but now they got going. 42 drivers come into this race at FTF. Only one of them is going to get the special reserved ride for the Outback Series in Season 4. Last time we were at a special race, we were at Zen Joltis, the 10th ever special race, which was the 400th video. We have came a long way since then. We are back at special races, and I believe at that date when that happened, I could be wrong, but I think that was about a few months ago. But the pace car dives down to pit road. Nicholas Guerra, RJ Bishop, is going to lead us down for 15 laps. Here we go. Green flag is out at FTF. Main thing about this track, expect 3 wide. No doubt about it, they will go 3 wide. The trouble thing is if they go 4 wide, then there is a tendency that they will wreck. Trouble spot will be after this turn right here in this long backstretch. Heading into turn number 3, that will be the main issue coming into today's race. This is the day version too, by the way, just to make sure that you guys are clear about, because I know there's a night version, but I don't like the night version. I like the day better. Already we are seeing 3 wide. This is the best thing to do. Stay in 3 wide and don't go to 4. And actually, well, they're going 4 wide. And they settle it back out to 3. Good job of these drivers. Oh, no, 4 wide per second. 4 wide per second. Oh, someone's going to bail. Sanford, come on, go to the very... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Oh, Carter Fargo, contact. Hang on, Fargo. Oh, my word. He kept that 3-car together. And that 3-car still trying to get back up on track. The cars are not letting him in. Fargo is just falling back, and oh boy, this is the worst part too, especially trying to get back up on track, especially trying to get in the apron. They're forcing him down to pit road. Look at this. They're trying to. Oh, and he does not go to pit road. He stays committed to get back into this pack. Carter Fargo, he is crazy right now. Look at this. Fall to the back of the pack, but we survived lap 1 somehow. Nicholas Sciarra still led that lap. I have no idea how. And Fargo still trying to get back on the track. And I believe he has now. Yes, indeed. Thank God. Wow, that was crazy. But Nicholas Sciarra did lead that lap. Now the 19, as I'm going to keep this up, this will make it better, of Connor Harple. Getting the lead. Here comes Preston Plord. And, man, that was a crazy first lap right there. Just Carter Fargo, who started the race in the beginning in the top 5, I believe he started 5th, now all the way in dead last, nearly at the end of the pack, nearly losing the draft. And these guys are racing very smart right now. Going 3 by 3, except for the first 2 rows of the front row. Very good job by these guys to not be very risky right now. Kyle Miller is also bringing up with... is coming up to the field with Greg Jones, but dishwasher all over Preston Plord's bumper, trying to make that move. The Pfizer Ford Fusion, and now he's going to go to the inside for the lead. And I made a mistake. It's a Ford Taurus. My mistake there. The Ford Taurus, and Ford is actually 1, 2, and 3, and then you got Pontiac in 4th with the Ken Schrader machine of Kyle Miller, and then you got the 24 of Cody Hagan going in the 5th spot right there. But it's not all about where you finish. It's a matter of getting in first place. And it's not bad strategy, especially with this track, to head up to the front early, because we've seen before in this race that if you're in the back of the pack, you're not in a good spot. But with the front, as long as you're not in a 4-wide spot, you are good to go. Now this is a different task, because normally we've had these races where we were in the Super Speedway Series, we are in the Outback and the Universal Orlando, where these guys were just wrecking it up, especially in this turn every lap, but now it's just not the case. Kyle Miller now going to the inside of the lead on Greg Jones. Looks like they're going to go 3 wide for the 3rd position. The 44 of Thoreau thinks better, doesn't tuck underneath of the 99 of Pichu. And they're keeping themselves 3 wide, except for the back of the field, and about the back 2 rows, 2-3 rows, are double file. And the 17's got an interesting strategy of Jordan Newman. He's all the way in the back of the pack. He could avoid a wreck, too. Another thing, too, just in case, is that if they do wreck it up, we'll have to keep it on the field in case they bunch up and create a bad stack up. So that's the one thing I hope that doesn't happen with these guys, too. We did a test race, and they made it through 3 laps under green when we had our caution, so we are past that mark when that happens. So we could see a caution brew out at any point now. But the question is, when will it happen? These guys are racing very well. Those of you who are wondering what this track does look like, this track does remind a little bit of Talladega, except for a little bank towards the end, but it does very look like it. It kind of reminds me of a Talladega, but more of a steroided version of it, where you can fit wider, more lanes of traffic and all that stuff. So, interesting enough. Here comes the 31 of Jonathan Zorlin to the inside for the lead over Dylan Thoreau. Dylan Young, the second Dylan in the field, he's going to go for the lead. Now, if Young wins, whoever comes in second will be the winner. So, basically, anybody but Young can win, because obviously, well, yeah. And you look through the field, too, is that, you noticed one person that's not in here, Justin Talonpass, the Season 3 champion. He's not in this field, but keep in mind, though, Talonpass is the champion. He's got himself a reserved ride as the champion. So we'll see what Talonpass will be in, as well as the winner of this series. So there's the pace car right there. We're going to go on board with one of the drivers, and you can see from right here, there's the little bank right here, where the extra bank is on this track, but this does remind a lot about Talladega and this extra huge bank coming onto here. Let's go on board with the driver right here. Let's go on board with the... Let's go with the guy in the inside line as they're going 4 wide. There's 24s getting to the high line. Yeah, let's go on board with Connor Smith in 15. Let's go on board the 15 Napa Chevrolet. And man, look at this here. 3, 4 wide. Oh, contact. Oh, my word. Oh, keep it together. Keep it together. There they go. In front of Connor Smith, who gets involved. And he gets clipped. Oh, and Jessica Shelton just gets a piece of it. Oh, and Harple runs into Connor Smith. Both their days are over. Balkan may have gotten involved as well. Jessica Shelton's got a little piece of that wreck as well. And they're split up into 3 packs here. The main pack. This is the second pack right here. And then a small third pack right here. Oh, and it looks like Benjamin Miles may have gotten involved because he is slow. Let's see if there's... Oh, yep, there's a little bit of damage on that 92 Kodiak car. Hopefully these guys won't take a bad bunch up right here. But we went through 5 laps of green flag racing. Louvier is the leader. Here comes the 01 of Alex Bush. Now Caleb Paris. The guy who's had Super Speedway luck before. He won at Blue Ridge in the Super Speedway Series. So he's got a little bit of advantage. And normally who's won a Super Speedway Series race that's in this race has got a good shot to win. But at the stripe, Alex Bush is going to lead them down, followed by Louvier. We're going to keep an eye on this pack, though, because you don't know what to expect with these drivers. Especially when you got separate packs. Because these guys should start slowing down. It looks like Connor Smith, he's going to be the first one out, and then Connor Harple, he's very slow as well, so he'll be the number 2. Looks like they're all good right here. Stack-ups normally occur right over here, so hopefully these guys will slow down. And they are doing a good job. And Shelton got a little bit of the break there. Good job right there. And we made it through! Holy crap! Something I never thought we would see, but we did. Okay, so the caution is out. Let's take a look what happened to Connor Smith and Cameron Harple. Well, you're going to see it right there. The 66-77 makes some contact. They go up into the 19. There's Pichu also is going to get involved right there with the 28 right there. Oh, there's where the 15 Connor Smith gets involved. And I apologize if I keep saying Connor Harple. It's Cameron Harple. My apologies there. But 28 Greg Jones also gets involved. There's the 77 Balkan. He just goes around. I don't think he really gets a lot of damage. And there's Benjamin Miles getting involved. LJ Mills, close call right there. That was the car who hit the 15. I was wondering what happened with Miles, but now we know what happened to Benjamin Miles. So I don't know. And then there's Shelton getting a little piece right there. So I don't know how Miles and Shelton will be, but we know Connor Smith is out of the race as well as Cameron Harple. But that is it. What happened? A lucky break there. It wasn't a major multi-car pileup. Your leader right now is the 01 of Alex Bush. Let's take you back to green. As we are in turn 3 right now, the pace cars are giving us the 1 lap to go. Drivers out of the race after the incident involved Connor Smith and Cameron Harple. Sean Harple is 2 laps down, and he's still in pit road. And oh, he's got damage. What? I don't know what happened to the 22, but something happened. He must have been in a stack-up. Tough break right there for both the Harples. They will not be able to probably win this race. And we did have pit stops. 12 cars stayed out on the track. And here are the drivers who did stay out. Jonathan Zorlin, Preston Plord, Kyle Miller, Anthony McCurry, Steve Pollard, Jordan Newman, LJ Mills, Cody Evans, Charles Samper, and Cody Hagan, your top 10. And then the other 2 didn't pit were Steven Gonzalez and Jessica Shelton. Now the cars who did pit were 13th on back, including Alex Bush, Louvier, Pollard III, Butterworth, Young, Naughton, Guerra, Harris, Thoreau, Washer, Kyle, Guerra, Dutta, Lamas, Bishop, Luke Walker, Navarro, Fargo, Mongold, Dishwasher, Larry Hagan, Miles, Akari, Daniel Jones, Pichu London, Greg Jones, and Joshua Balkan. Tough break for the 22 there. As pace car dives down the pit road, green flag is back out yet again, and we got 6 laps to go. Question B, how will these 12 be for not pitting? Looks like the 0-1 of Alex Bush going to the outside of Shelton. That's interesting strategy right there, but I don't think that was the best strategy there. But Louviere's going to follow Alex Bush right there. And Alex Bush got around Jessica Shelton on the high line, and I don't think Jessica Shelton's going to be up to speed. I mean, she's a little bit off pace, but she's still going somewhat. But Louviere got around her on the outside. I think the 9 car is off the pace. And I think so, because Shelton is trying to move out of the way for these drivers to let them on by, because you see Shelton, they were going 209, she's going only 203. Yeah, there's something wrong with the 9 car. That damage is affecting her. Meanwhile, though, Jonathan Zorlin is still your leader. Remember the 0-1 of Alex Bush and the 27 of Louviere? They're coming. And Alex Bush restarted in the 13th position. The first car that pitted. Here comes Kyle Miller. Here comes Charles Sanford for first spot. And now Alex Bush and Louviere to the inside. Still younger than the 93 Amco car. And Zorlin looks like he will hang on this lap to lead at the stripe. But Kyle Miller is going to peek to the inside. Kyle Miller now in the M&M's Pontiac to the inside for the lead. I think now after that big wreck, they're only going 2 by 2, which is not bad strategy, though. And some of these guys are just trying to get back up to the pack. And, yeah, Shelton is really off pace. And Greg Jones is as well. And same with Balkan and Petrie. I'm surprised with that little bit of damage. They are falling back, and that is a tough blow for those guys. But Kari Dishwasher got held up badly, because now these guys are catching up to the pack. And here we go. We're going to have one big pack again. And it looks like Larry Hagan, Daniel Jones, Ian Dutta, Dylan Thoreau, Dishwasher, and Momo Akari, they're trying to get up there, back into the pack. And indeed, they will be back up there. We know Dutta will and Dylan Thoreau will. I don't know about Dishwasher and Momo Akari, but they're trying for dear life to get up there. And here we go, back to 3 wide racing. We're going. And I'm surprised we're not going 3 by 3 yet. But here we go. Once we get to the stripe, it will be 4 laps to go. Charles Sanford got the lead from Zorlin and Kyle Miller. And Alex Bush, the first car who pitted, is peeking to the inside, and now he's going to go underneath. Alex Bush and Louviere, something they may have talked to each other, because they have been committed to stay with each other. But I think Louviere is going to break that promise. And the 45 is pinned of McCurry. He was one of the drivers that stayed out. Anthony McCurry stayed out, and he's now pitting. 45 Sprint PCS car. That may have been it for him. Shelton's pitting. That was another one of them. So now 10 cars are still have not pitted yet. Oh, and they just wrecked there. Carter Fargo. And they may have just ended the race. They may have just ended the race there. Big wreck there. Carter Fargo and all that. The 25 of Chris Kyle. Dishwasher. Angel Navarro. Momo Carter, Larry Hagan. Dylan Thoreau and Cody Lamas all involved. But here we go. Racing back to the stripe. This is it. This is a battle for the win. Looks like Louviere has got the lead. Look who's also coming. That's 17 of Jordan Newman. Remember, underdogs play a good factor too. Louviere is an underdog factor. Alex Bush is an underdog factor. Uh-oh. Oh, and we may actually encounter another wreck because they're going 4 wide for position. Oh, Louviere got to get a good run on this inside line. And hopefully they don't wreck it up there. Oh, hang on, guys. Oh, Cody Hagan hanging on for dear life in the middle. They're keeping it They're keeping it together, though. Now they go back to 3 wide. Louviere to the lead. Young trying to peek underneath. The 27 car. The 93 Amco Ultimate car. Trying to get to the inside, but the 17's trying to peek underneath. He's going to do that. Stephen Pollard the third. Or Stephen Pollard, rather. Yeah, Stephen Pollard the third. He's out of time, though. The only one who can get a shot is the 17 of Jordan Newman. But I think Louviere's got this in the bag. He was one of the last few drivers to get in the signups. The third to last driver. Coming to the stripe. Car number 27, the Ralph's car, is going to lead at the stripe with 3 laps to go. Oh my goodness, Louviere may have done it. Dishwasher was involved. Angel Navarro. There's Chris Washer. Chris Kyle. Kari Fargo. Larry Hagan. possibly Lamas in throw. But that may have just been enough for that guy right there to just win this race. Let's go take a look what happened on that caution, and we'll take you back to the final lap to see if Chris Louviere is going to win. Well, we're looking at what happened. There you see the 25 of Chris Kyle in the UAW Delphi car, who got the second to last ride. He's going to hook the 1 of Lamas into the 32 of Caleb Paris. Just gets into Chris Washer, and then just there goes the field. Look at the 1 car of Lamas nearly getting flipped over. And we're waiting to see. There's where the caution officially comes out. And then you just cannot see through the smoke. And then just there's Carter Fargo. Oh, there's Navarro getting involved. That'll barely make it through there. There's Larry Hagan. Wow, close call right there for the 18 right there. He had to hit the brake. There's Dishwasher. Tough break for him. He was trying to get back in the pack, and not a good way to end the race. A car's going to get involved. And, wow, that's a tough break for a way to end the race. And especially with a few laps to go, too. If they waited to the final lap, who knows what would have happened. But right there's your winner, folks. That possibly could be Chris Louviere. We're going to get you back live to the final lap to see if Louviere's going to win. Let's take you back to live action with the white flag lap. We are live right now with Louviere. Cars have been pitting all over the place, and they may be out of fuel at that point. We're just going to check real quickly, but Louviere's your leader. And, oh, Daniel Jones is out of gas. He's in 11th place. But we are keeping an eye on the field, so that way, just in case we don't see any drivers on the race. But Daniel Jones, out of gas in 11th. No matter what, he would have not made it anyway. But we are approaching the final turn. Is Louviere or any of the drivers here going to pit? And it does not make an indication. No other drivers are making indications. All what Louviere has to do is survive on gas. He's got to keep it powered and keep it to the start-finish line. As you see where they're in spectator mode, they are almost there. But coming to the front stretch, Chris Louviere making his big debut in any of my races. Coming off the front stretch, underdog factor strikes again. Louviere wins a special race at FTF. He has a reserved ride for Season 4 NRSL Outback Series race. Congratulations to Chris Louviere. Job well done for him. Daniel Jones, there he is in the 88 Dale Jarrett car. He is just done. Will end up 35th. But a stellar job for that guy right there. Came at the right timing to get the lead. And, man, I'll tell you something. If Louviere pitted, guess who the next one who could have won? Alex Besh. He would have gotten the next ride. So, because Young, well, yeah. But let's get you to your results. What a race this was. There it is. Louviere, he is your winner. Gets a reserve ride. So, Louviere, I know you have Skype and stuff. I'll show you what rides, and you tell me what ride you want to have. But nonetheless, he is your winner. Young came in second. Bush third. Pollard third. Fourth. Naughton fifth. Sixth, Butterworth. Great job for him. Barely talked about him. Ended up sixth. Wow, I'm speechless. Jerry Garrett seventh. Nicholas Garrett eighth. Great job for the Garretts, but a little short, though. Ninth, Luke Walker, completing top 10, is RJ Bishop. And then look at the rest of the field on down. Find where you are. And, man, just crazy to see how that was. And the drivers out of the race were Akari, Chris Washer, Angel Navarro, Dishwasher, Sean Harple, Cameron Harple, and Connor Smith. But there you go, folks. That's the race. Thank you guys for watching. Like this race. Be sure to give it a like. Comment beneath your thoughts of this race. And where you finish and all that. Subscribe. Be a part of the NRSL. Please, guys. I'm getting close to 300 subs. I'm like 8 away. Please hit that subscribe button for those who haven't. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this race as much as I did. We'll see you guys for more Super Speedway Series racing and NCAA Team Mobile Cup Series racing. So, till then, goodbye, everybody. And see you guys later on. Peace.